NVIDIA's Cascades demo is an interactive, real-time application that uses DirectX 10 to achieve many new effects not possible with previous hardware. For example, this rock structure has been generated entirely by the graphics processing unit, or the GPU. When the user moves the camera up or down, the GPU creates new pieces of geometry as needed. A geometry shader implementing marching cubes generates the polygons, which are streamed out to vertex buffers and stored for subsequent frames. All of this happens on the GPU. The CPU is virtually idle. DirectX 10's geometry shaders also allow highly advanced particle systems to run on the GPU. Here, we are simulating a cascading waterfall in real time as a dynamic particle system. The path of the water is not pre-computed. Instead, each water particle is simulated independently in a shader with physics calculations governing its motion. At every frame, each particle is advanced and then expanded to a billboard in its new position and orientation for rendering. This approach enables interactive placement of waterfalls over any terrain by a user. Notice that the waterfalls make the rock appear wet. If we zoom in and clear the water particles, we can see that the pixel shader for the rock is simulating water flow down the bumpy rock surface. Now that the waterfall particles are gone, the rippling water on the rock surface stops. The specular highlights fade as the rock dries, leaving the damp area slightly darkened in color. Eventually, the dampness also dries up, and the rock returns to its original color. Here we zoom into the rock surface to see the detail at a very close range. Although the features appear very three-dimensional as we move the camera around, a quick switch over to wireframe reveals that the detail does not exist in the geometry, but is instead being synthesized by the pixel shader.